Hey guys, TC here, another review for you. This time we're going to showcase yet another fellow streamer another streamer. This time we're looking at Cheekyman. Cheekyman is a EU and NA streamer. During the Great Divide at the start, he was unfortunately cast yonder to the Northern American server. However, he's now started an EU server account, so he's on his way back, slowly grinding his way up. He's in his LTTB here. As you can see, standard LTTB matchup, a lot of tier 10s though. We do have an Object 260 on this team. It's there to annoy me. I know a lot of you prefer to see the tank names, so I'll just reset that for you. So, initial run from Cheeky here, he's going to head off up to the hill, get some early scouts in. LTTB is a frantic little tank. I had the pleasure of playing it, grinding on my 54 lightweight mission. The gun is actually longer than the tank and it has pretty poor gun depression. Reminds me a lot of the old T50-2, but this has poor gun depression at the front. I was going to go up for a scout there, but unfortunately thinks hang on, tier 9 mediums with good gun depression. Not on your Nelly, my son. So he's off on a relocation, slides through the gap past the grill. As you can see, it's a very quick little tank this, but it does slide around a lot. It's not got a lot of terrain resistance, so any turns and things like that do often result in epic slides. Something that a lot of people say is just like the old T50-2, which basically used to go everywhere sideways. So he's heading up to the heavy tank end of the map. As you can see, we've got a pair of E100s, an E5 and the 260 up here, facing off against a shipbarn FV4005, a Jagdpanzer E100 and an E50 and with an E100 up here. Gets the gun down and first spot of damage, but he also spots the Jagdpanther 2. Obviously the priority there for the FV4005 was to kill the tier 7 light tank. GG, good prioritisation there. Pops onto the corner, thinks about taking a shot towards the Jagdpanther 2, but the shipbarn's turned around, he's on his way this way, so Cheeky's going to make use of the terrain and the cover, run away, and try and get a different angle on the FV. Makes a lot of use of zoom out and things like that. Drops down, gets one into the shipbarn, who's turning to try and get a shot on this pesky tier 7. However, the slow traverse and the slow turn of the vehicle means that he's able to get the kill on the tier 10 there. That's his first kill. He makes a lot of use of zoom in and zoom out and to get situational awareness of what's going on. Really good example of this. Gets spotted there, unfortunately. However, there's an AMX-30 on low health, and we steal the kill there for 32 hit points. We spot our opposite number there, the RU251. Unfortunately, with no shots on him currently. But we do have some tasty heavy tanks to try and annoy. He's loaded some of his very limited supply of APCR shells. Looking for a kill on the E100. Bit of a wall ride, nearly flipping the tank there. Easy Cheeky. Pops up around the corner, looking for a shot on that low health E100. Oh, side of the turret. That's always going to pen. And the E50M's gone forward, and there's his third tier 10 kill of this game. So Cheeky's up to 4 kills. He's still got his APCR loaded. Shot from range there. Farm a little bit of damage here on this 50B. He's now got 2 APCR left, and he's on his AP. It's all you need to get through the side of an side of a 50B. Spots a low health STTB. Decides he's going to have a play of pin the tail on the donkey, but unfortunately the STTB finds our E100 looking at him. That's never going to end well, poking down the barrel of a 150mm gun for that tank, is it? So we're back on the APCR. He's got 2 shots left of this. Got the side shots here on a 113, so he uses his last 2 shells. Oh, look at the sweetness of the ammo rack. Friendly base is being capped, probably by the AMX 1390, but he does have a pair of grills around the corner that are just waiting to be chewed on. So he's loaded his HE shell, You must remember though that if he is hit by one of these guys, it's going to shave off a lot of his health. He jukes the corner a little bit, trying to get him to fire. Using a bit of auto aim. He's waiting for these guys to fire. The minute one of them fires, he pulls forward, tries to get the gun down. HE shell does a nice shot there, 265 damage. It's only a little tank, but you know that's a good damage roll for this little gun. You got to remember, HE on a grill, it's like a hot knife through butter. He's pushing forward, he's providing illumination for his team as much as he can do, but at the same time he wants to get a bit of damage in. Peeks over the ridge, but the grills have gone, vanished into the terrain. However, he spots the grill, and that's it. No more safety margin. One shot has shaved off nearly all of his hit points. He's left with 112 hit points. The grills, all they're going to do is charge him and ram him, and they could theoretically kill him. So he's now playing a very much a supporting role. Both grills have shot, so he knows he can pull round and he can kill at least one of them. Auto aims on the low health one. Swings past, turns around, but unfortunately doesn't get another kill there. But he gets a top gun already in a tier 10 game in his LTTB. Look at the post game stats, guys. Okay, guys, post game stats for the LTT bill on the kill securing mission. As Cheeky said, it's a mastery badge, bruiser, demolition expert, fire for effect, 34,408 credits with 3,532 XP. As you see, that's not a double or anything like that, that's just XP for this win. He got the Orlix medal, quite a rare medal, but that's destroying 3 or more enemy tanks or tank destroyers with a light tank when they are 2 tiers higher than you. Quite a sought after medal that for light tank players. He also comes out with his high caliber, with his top gun as well. As you can see from the team score, his base experience was 1766 for 2,922 damage. It's pretty impressive that, considering that in the entire team in a tier 10 game, he came 3rd on damage. He outdamaged an IS-7, an E-100, a pair of grills, an E5, a 62A and an E50M. Yeah. I think the LTTB is pretty fair and balanced. I don't know about you. As you can see by the detailed report, even though he fired all of his APCR there, because of the personal reserve that he was able to run, which doubled his credit income, he was able to still turn a 29,000 credit profit. If he hadn't been running that, he would have returned a loss, probably in the region of about 5,000 to 6,000 credits there. 1,118 spotting damage as well, because he was up front trying to dupe the Soch there. As you can see, Cheeky doesn't run with a premium account here. If he'd run with a premium, he would have made a whopping 63,527 credits. But, you know, pure and simple, he was able to earn some decent credits out of that. So, that's Cheekyman in his LTTB. Links to his Twitch channel will be in the description as always. Highly recommend you go and check him out and give him a follow, guys. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next replay.